A Texan shave, steel in hand, traditional wet, shaving smooth and grand.
Howdy, and welcome back to the Texan Shaves. Today we're shaving with something new. This has been released already. I believe it was released Saturday, if I remember correctly, last Saturday. But we're shaving with Adopted Acres Good Steward. And I'm really looking forward to this one. I have not used it yet. Smells incredible. So Good Steward from Adopted Acres. This is in their new Grand Champion base. I have not used that yet, so I'm looking forward to trying out the new base as well. I mean, there was nothing wrong with their other base. I mean, if you've used Adopted Acres, you know Doug and Kara Lane came out of the gate with a fantastic base that is just unremarkable. So remarkable is what I'm trying to say. But I'm looking forward to see the benefits of this new Grand Champion base. The scent notes on this is cherry, tobacco, vanilla, and hay. Seems pretty simple, but man, it is such a complex fragrance in here. That cherry is right off the bat with that hay, and the tobacco, man, it really sweetens it up. The vanilla, of course, adds to the sweetness. I can't really pick out the vanilla on itself, but that cherry and the hay is just really good. Who'd have thought that would have gone together? It's unreal. At Adopted Acres, we believe the heart of the farm is the farmer, a true steward of the land. Our Good Steward shave soap is a tribute to that responsibility, caring for the earth, nurturing what grows, and passing on a better future. This soap was crafted to honor that spirit. Imagine an evening in the country, the hum of the tractor working the ground, the scent of hay drying in the sun, the gentle jostle of the tractor seat, and that smell of sweet pipe tobacco from the farmer's pipe. The warm breeze carries hints of cherry-laced tobacco and creamy vanilla, mingling with the honest, dusty green of a cut alfalfa hay. And they captured that 100%. I feel like I'm walking through a field of uncut hay. Smoking a pipe myself is what this transports me to. It's really, really good. For the hardware today, I'm going to be using one I've been waiting to show off. I love this razor out of the gate. This is my Occam's razor. I wish they still made these. I'd like to get some more variants of this. Still hunting. If you know someone who wants to get rid of one, maybe an O-Rin, let me know. I would love to do it. This is an AC razor. Basically, this razor, if Henson and One Blade had a baby, this would be it. It is an autopilot masterpiece. I do have the splash to go with that. And another thing I gained from the same person I bought the Occam's razor from, this is a brush that was actually made in 2017 by Wolf Whiskers, but never been used. And the date handwritten on the box was 2017 on this one. So I'm going to be using this brush for the first time. I really like this handle. It's not really quite matchy. It's got a little green in there. Maybe it does match better than I thought, but just been itching to use this. I like the feel of this handle. It's got some decent weight. All right, so we're gonna do a head shave today. So let's actually get the brush wet, and we'll start loading up the brush. Do a tub load as usual. That ought to be good. Thought about doing a dry brush load, but I'm going to go ahead and load normal, being this is a new base and I'm not familiar with it. Get it good and loaded in here. That ought to be good. Set that aside. And let's get the glasses off and the head wet. So I go from not doing one video in almost over a week to dropping a video a day again. Fully loaded. Look at that, already producing a great lather on there just by loading the brush. Ooh, that feels creamy already. Wow, that cherry tobacco is incredible in this. And I have a hard time with cherries, and mainly because there's not an actual cherry fragrance out there. You have to use other things to create it. And one that's used the most, and I've talked about this before, I know you're probably tired of me saying it, is bitter almond. And I am not a fan of bitter almond at all. It just does not hit my nose well whatsoever. This base is pretty dang incredible. Throw some water at it. Jeez, that looks good. It took nothing to get this lather going, as you saw. Throw some more water at it. I'm going to throw even more water at it. That was a lot. Look at that. Jeez, that lather, grand champion for sure. Look at all that. Look at that. Incredible. All right, let's smooth this out and let's get this shape. But man, it's already, I can just feel it super slick just on the brush. Ooh. All right, if you don't know much about the Occam's razor, it is a floating blade razor, meaning the blade just kind of pops in and sits in there. It's not clamped down or anything, so you do get a little bit of a rattle on it, which doesn't bother me, but there's no chatter when you're shaving. This thing is ultimately clog proof, and it's got that built-in angle like a Henson. Also, the one blade does the same thing with the built-in angle, and the one blade just has a pivoting head. But the blade pops in like the one blade. You pop in the back, and it just kind of, there's two little nubs in the top plate, and the top plate is what you change out for the aggression. I've got plates 1, 2, and 3. I'm using the most aggressive, the 3 plate, with a third use Feather Super Professional. So I've got this thing as aggressive as it can be, and it's what I've been using mainly on the head shaves, and it is a great shave. Super good shave. And I'm serious, if anyone knows anybody wanting to get rid of their Occams, I am looking to pick up a few more of these razors. You can just hear all that feedback it gives. Only 24 hours growth. And you can see I'm not worrying about rinsing this out. I probably could shave my whole head if I wanted to without doing it. But I'm going to go about half my head before I rinse this out. But the way it's designed, it just channels the lather out, as you can see, and there's just no way it can clog. I mean, it channels it perfectly to the bottom of the head. If anyone knows the story as to why Occam's razor isn't made anymore, let me know. I have not been able to find out what happened to them. At least this style. I know there's a couple of them still available, but they're like, look like they're clearanced. Good God, the slickness on this, Doug. You and Kara have really outdone yourselves again. This is my first time. He did send me some samples to try out, but I ended up getting this before I got a chance to try the samples. Again, thank you, Doug and Kara, for sending me this. They didn't say I had to do a review or anything, but I'm always going to do a review whether I buy it or if they send it to me, just because that's how much of a fan of Adopted Acres I am. Man, this is such a good shave. You know, I've got all these other razors, and I even have a couple of my Holy Grail razors, and this was one of my Holy Grail razors. I've been wanting one of these for a long time, but I don't want to shave with anything else. I really don't. See where we're at. A little bit right in here. I don't need to add anything. Still plenty of slickness. All right. So this side. Probably about time to change this blade out. I usually don't go past 3 shaves on AC blades. And this is the 3rd, if I'm remembering correctly. Because last time I shaved with it, I didn't have to do any cleanup at all. But I usually also do head shaves in the shower. Man, I'm loving the smell in here. Probably one of the best cherry tobaccos I have smelled in a while. Not that I have a whole lot of cherry tobacco fragrance. Soaps or splashes, got a couple. What's really making it though is this base. Well, if I do the right side of the razor. This built-in angle, and it's just a super safe razor. I mean, I don't even have to think about the placement. It's just, once you're on that angle, you're good. Yeah, I need to change this blade. Definitely. All right, that's good. All right, gonna get a rinse, come back up for the splash, and my final thoughts. Be right back. Oh man, beautiful. I think I got some soap in my eye when I was rinsing. Burns. It burns. All right. Get that cream all off my shirt. Oh, almost put more lather in my eye. Beautiful. Still a ton left in there, of course. All right, time for the splash. Good Steward. It's a good name. All right, there we go. Ooh. Put a little in my hand. It's almost something kind of oudy smelling. Must be the vanilla. I think that vanilla's coming out a lot more in the splash. Definitely, that's what it is. A little smokiness. Oh, there's so much more here. The hay is a little more subdued in the splash, and you get more of the vanilla and the tobacco. I'm definitely getting more tobacco. The cherry's not so much either. I'm getting a lot of cherry and hay in the soap, but in the splash, it's a little more well blended. It's smoother, and you're getting the other notes for sure. Oh, that is beautiful. Man, I didn't think it could get any better, but it definitely did. I guess it's something about the new base maybe that's allowing some of the fragrances to come through and some don't. I know bases can do that, can kill some base notes usually in some fragrances. Leave the top notes, but then the base notes are a little hidden. But this is complete and smooth and beautiful. Very unique too. Wow. This would be a fall scent for me. Not that I do seasons as I'm talking about, but I know a lot of people like to know that. If I had to choose a fall scent, this would be a fall scent. It would be good in the summer too, because that's when, near the end of summer, near that transition phase, because I guess that's when you would do a lot of harvesting and stuff too. And but something about it just gives me that autumn feel, if that makes any sense. Where it's still kind of warm, but every now and then you get that little cool front come through. That's the perfect feeling for this fragrance. Oh, that's so good. Great job, guys. If you have not tried Adopted Acres, what are you waiting on, guys? Head over there right now. Amazing products, wonderful, wonderful products. One of my favorite barbershops is Homestead Barbershop from there. The one, Royal Bloom, is absolutely incredible. That's my favorite. And even though I worked on Texas Spirit with him, Royal Bloom just took me by surprise. That one is so good. And then the last one he released, I'm drawing a blank. I went through 4 soaps today, so sorry. But man, Good Steward, this one is a winner. And I'm going to be using this again tomorrow morning before work. Good Steward, get your hands on it now. Brand new at Adopted Acres. Wonderful job, Doug and Kara. Love it. Find your peace in what and where you can. We'll see you next time on the Texas Show.